What made 1975 a year country music fans could never forget? From chart-topping crossover hits to heartbreaking ballads, these songs shaped a genre and captured a nation. But what was it about these tracks that turned them into timeless classics? Stick around as we uncover the stories and surprises behind 10 unforgettable hits from that iconic year. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Number 1, Thank God I'm a Country Boy. From the moment Thank God I'm a Country Boy starts, its energy is impossible to ignore. With a joyful fiddle and hand-clapping rhythm, John Denver brought country sounds to listeners who weren't used to hearing them on mainstream radio. The song, recorded live, amped up its raw, lively feel, surprising people as it climbed to the top of both the country and pop charts. But Denver's success wasn't without controversy. His polished, crossover style sparked debates about whether he truly fit the authentic country label. Still, the uplifting lyrics about savoring life's simple pleasures struck a universal chord. The song radiated positivity in an era searching for it, and soon the genre would find itself sparkling even brighter. Literally.
Cracking these dirty sidewalks of Broadway.
Number 2, Rhinestone Cowboy. Picture a dreamer walking down Hollywood Boulevard, rhinestones glinting in the California sun, chasing a fantasy that feels just out of reach. That's the heart of Rhinestone Cowboy. Glenn Campbell turned that longing into an anthem, a song that perfectly captured the struggles and triumphs behind pursuing fame. Its polished sound and soaring chorus stood out, blending pop sheen with country storytelling. Of course, Campbell's crossover appeal sparked plenty of debate. Was this still country music, or had it moved too far into pop territory? Regardless, the song's massive success told its own story. It topped charts, won awards, and echoed across radio stations nationwide. As a cultural touchstone and a career-defining hit, it forged a bold new direction.
It brings you happiness. Then I wish you.
Number 3, Before the Next Teardrop Falls. Freddie Fender's Before the Next Teardrop Falls wasn't just a song, it was a statement. By seamlessly blending English and Spanish lyrics, Fender brought a new level of inclusivity to country music, breaking barriers in a genre that often adhered to tradition. The heartfelt delivery resonated deeply, with Fender's smooth voice carrying a message of comfort and understanding that felt universal. Its emotional impact was undeniable. The lyrics, paired with Fender's delicate phrasing, captured a kind of sadness that felt both personal and shared. The bilingual twist connected with audiences across cultural lines, making it a standout track in 1975. Topping the country charts, it paved the way for greater diversity in the genre's sound, a quiet but transformative milestone.
Goodbye and part.
Number 4, Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. When Willie Nelson sang Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, it felt like stepping into a quiet, unguarded moment. His voice, soft and filled with emotion, paired only with the gentle strum of his guitar, created something rare, an intimate connection. The song marked a shift in country music, especially for the outlaw movement, stripping away the glossy production that had dominated the era. Its lyrics, centered on loss and longing, carried a simplicity that made them unforgettable. For Nelson, it wasn't just a hit, it was a rebirth. Winning a Grammy and revitalizing his career, this track proved that raw authenticity could resonate louder than polished perfection. Up next, however, harmony and playfulness bring a whole new energy.
My heart's on fire.
Number 5, Alvara. It's impossible to hear Elvira without immediately thinking of that unforgettable Papa Mau Mau hook. That playful phrase, paired with the Oak Ridge Boys' powerful harmonies, cemented the song as a crowd pleaser. Though they were rooted in gospel music, The group injected Alvara with enough country charm to make it irresistible. Upbeat and catchy, it wasn't just a song, it was a moment of pure fun that audiences loved. At live shows, fans would light up as soon as they heard the first notes. The group's energy and vocal chemistry made Alvara an interactive experience audiences couldn't get enough of. By balancing their gospel roots with country flair, they kept the genre's traditions alive while having a bit of fun along the way.
Guitar. Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone suit.
Number 6, Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way? Waylon Jennings didn't mince words with Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way? The song delivered a pointed critique of country music's shift toward commercialization, challenging whether the genre had drifted too far from the legacy of artists like Hank Williams. Its stark lyrics resonated with fans who were growing uneasy about the polished, overly produced sounds dominating the industry. Jennings leaned into a raw, unvarnished production style, aligning perfectly with the outlaw movement's ethos. This rebellion against Nashville's tight grip struck a chord, turning the song into a defining anthem. Hitting number 1 on the Billboard country charts, it revitalized Jennings' career while solidifying outlaw country's place in the genre. Next up, a ballad turns up the heat.
From my window.
Number 7, Love in the Hot Afternoon. You can almost feel the humidity of a southern afternoon when you hear Gene Watson's Love in the Hot Afternoon. The song paints a vivid setting of forbidden romance under the warm haze of a summer day, creating an atmosphere that feels both intimate and timeless. Its sultry tone and mature themes stood apart from the year's more mainstream offerings, giving it a distinct edge. What truly sets the song apart is Watson's smooth voice, which delivers every line with a quiet intensity that pulls listeners in. The lush production reinforces the story's steamy, reflective mood, placing the track among the most memorable ballads of 1975. It showcased Watson's mastery of traditional country, cementing his status as a standout artist.
Tell me now, don't it remind you?
Number 8, Blanket on the Ground. Blanket on the Ground is all about taking a step back to relive the magic of young love. With its nostalgic lyrics and warm, unhurried melody, the song captured listeners' hearts in 1975, climbing to the top of the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart. Billy Joe Spears' rich, distinctive voice brought the story to life, making every line feel deeply personal. The song didn't come without some side-eye from critics of its candid storytelling. Its themes of rekindling romance, presented so openly, sparked conversations about what was too honest for country radio. But fans connected with the honesty and sentiment. It became an anthem of connection, proving that the simplest themes like love and memories can leave the deepest impact.
Roll on, Big Mama.
Number 9, Roll on Big Mama. Picture a massive rig barreling down a highway, its headlights cutting through the night. Joe Stampley's Roll on Big Mama captured that image perfectly, serving as an anthem for truckers and their enduring love for the open road. With its driving beat and singable chorus, the track resonated deeply with the working class, shining a spotlight on the unsung heroes of America's highways. Songs like this celebrated trucking as more than a job. It was a lifestyle rooted in independence, freedom, and camaraderie. Climbing to the top of the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart, the song solidified its place in country music history. It became both a celebration and a unifying thread for a community always moving forward.
Make a living by man's home loving you.
Number 10, Daydreams About Night Things. Daydreams About Night Things brought a playful energy to Ronnie Millsap's growing catalog. The song takes the relatable feeling of being stuck in a 9-to-5 grind and turns it into something wistfully fun as it daydreams about romantic evenings waiting just around the corner. Its upbeat tempo made it a bright counterbalance to its theme of longing, offering an irresistibly catchy groove. Millsap's charismatic delivery turned clever lines into moments of pure charm, making the song stand out on 1975's country charts. It climbed to #1 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles chart, holding its spot for 2 weeks. Combining polished production with relatable storytelling, the track solidified Millsap's reputation as a versatile artist who could connect with any audience. 1975 wasn't just another year in country music, it was a turning point. The year's hits took the genre in bold new directions, blending tradition with innovation. Songs like Freddie Fender's bilingual ballad and Glenn Campbell's crossover anthem expanded the borders of country music, introducing it to audiences far beyond its roots. At the same time, outlaw artists like Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings stayed true to raw emotion and authenticity. This balance between evolution and heritage is what made 1975 unforgettable. These songs still resonate today, inspiring modern artists and reminding us why this music has an enduring place in American culture.